Let me say something very clearly. You can train teachers, you can change books, you can introduce activities. But if your assessment system doesn't change, NEP 2020 will fail in your school. And this is exactly what is happening right now. Everyone is talking about competency based learning, experiential learning, but exams, they are still the same. Memory based, answer writing, marks focus. So what happens? Teachers say we have to finish syllabus for exams. Students say, tell us what will come in the exam. And slowly the entire system goes back to rote learning. That's the reality. Let's understand this simply. Assessment drives behavior. Whatever you test, that's what teachers will teach and students will learn. So if your exam is testing definitions, long answers, memorized content, you cannot expect critical thinking, application, or real understanding. This is the biggest contradiction in our system. We say focus on understanding, but we test how well can you write memorized answers. Now NEP is very clear. Assessment should move towards competency based evaluation, which means can the student apply knowledge? Can they think? Can they solve problems? But here is where schools are struggling. They don't know how to design such questions, how to evaluate such answers, how to train teachers for this shift. So, what do? They make small changes like adding case based questions, but the overall system remains the same. And that doesn't create real change. Let me give you a simple example. If you are teaching water cycle, earlier you would ask, define evaporation, explain condensation. Now NEP expects, can the student relate this to real life? Can they explain weather changes? Can they apply the concept? That's a completely different level of thinking. And if your paper is not asking this, teachers will not teach this. It's that simple. So, what should schools do? Start small. Don't try to change everything overnight. Begin with 20 to 30% competency based questions in every paper. Train teachers on how to frame application based questions. And most importantly, align your teacher with your assessment. Because if these two are not aligned, your system will always be confused and teachers will always feel pressure. The truth is, assessment is not just about marks, it is about direction. It tells your entire school what really matters. So, if you really want NEP to work in your school, don't start with activities, start with assessment. Because once assessment changes, everything else will automatically follow. In the next video, I will talk about the role of teachers in NEP and what actually needs to change in classrooms.